Hello, this is LordUg. Yes, it is, and welcome to some Don't Starve Reign of Giants. And if you're watching this, then I am back. Yes, the good news is I am back. I thought I'd announce it on here simply because Don't Starve gets like more views than anyone else, so there's more chance of people hearing it on here than if I did a special video announcing it. So yes, I've back from my break. This is actually a voiceover because I am currently, I wanted to kind of get everything said on this one video, and I know if I were playing and talking, I'd get distracted and start going on about the game and things like that. So this way you can keep an eye on the footage, you can watch what's happening in the game, and also you can hear what I've got to say. Well, first of all, thank you to everybody who messaged me and commented on videos and that, saying, yeah, enjoy yourself, good luck, blah, 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 and all this. I was very, 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 very appreciative of that. I really was. And yeah, I needed it. I did need it. It's kind of become more apparent as the days have gone on that I did actually need it. I was getting at the point where if I hadn't had a break, I would have probably posted one last video when in the end would not have said the story continues. It would have said the story ends, because I would have had enough. I was starting to kind of tire down a bit. It wasn't so much of anything getting to me so much. I think it's just I'd burned myself out a little bit because I'd not stopped. I just kept going. I mean, you've got to realise I do this as a hobby. I don't actually really make hardly any money from this. This is a hobby, and in 3 years, I think most break I took in 3 years were about 2 or 3 days off. In 3 years, I mean, there's people who do this for a living who take off a lot more, who take weeks off at a time, or do a lot less than that. So, yeah, it was tiring. Yeah, I mean, it was starting to get tiring, and I did need the break, or I'd have just quit for good. And good, you know, thankfully, once I started taking the break, I started to feel better, and yeah, I feel pretty damn good now, and I'm back relaxed again. I did actually. Also, even though I was posting a few things, some pre-recorded stuff that I posted while I was, while I was arresting. There were still some videos got posted, but they were pre-recorded things that I'd already done, and I didn't actually record anything new. That's why I meant when I was taking a break. The pre-recorded stuff didn't take any doing; it was all rendered up and everything. All I had to do was just upload it, so it was nothing that. So they still went up, but also there was a method to my madness, because if you look, there was one infamous, one thief and one raven, and it let me see what people are watching and things like that, and it kind of made me realise what I needed to change, because that is one of the main things why I burnt myself out a little bit. It's because I've always tried to kind of live my gaming life on YouTube. So as I play a game, I try and kind of put on my channel in some way, so you can see what I'm playing, what I'm having a go at, and all this kind of thing. And I try and keep you guys involved in my gaming life as much as possible. But the problem is I play a lot of different games, and I think that can get to the point where I take too much on and I do too much, and that's what I did. And I've got Watch Dogs coming up, and I'm definitely playing that. So something had to go. So I kind of needed to look at what there was, and it helped me come to a decision of a few things that's going to make life easier on me. For one, Don't Starve is going to stay. And the thing is with Don't Starve, it does get a bit tiresome, might be the word, because I've done so many videos of it. And as somebody pointed out recently, when I do Don't Starve, I tend to have a bit more of a relaxed, kind of monotone kind of voice, kind of a relaxed way about me. There's nothing animated really, and that's because I don't find anything shocking anymore, and I don't. I kind of take everything in my stride now, and I try and find a way around it, and it doesn't surprise me anymore. So, sometimes I don't feel like playing it. And I kind of, but I'm going to keep it going. And the times I don't feel like playing it, I'll not play it. And then the times I do, I'll get some done. So that's going to be Don't Starve. I am still going to keep doing that because you guys do seem to like it. So, and I don't mind playing it at times. And the times I don't mind playing it, I'm more than happy to do a video for you to enjoy. Okay, and I am going to be finishing off Raven, because the thing is with Raven, we're going through it as Adil now, and that's kind of the last part. You know, there's three, as you know, there's 3 chapters, and we're going through the 3 chapters again now as Adil. So I don't think it's going to take us long to go through as Adil, because when you went through as Zelna, you had to check all clues out and everything. With Adil, he's got a kind of straightforward path that he's aiming for, so I think it'll be quicker. So, in fact, I know it will, because I'm already off the train and onto the boat, and it took me a while to get off the train with Zelna. So I know for a fact it's going to be quicker. So I'm going to finish that off because there's not long to go, I don't think. And then I had to look at Infamous and Thief. I'm going to stop Thief. I'm going to finish it off myself, playing it myself, but otherwise I'm going to stop the game. Mainly because it's just not a good Let's Play game. It's, by design, people watch these videos to see action and to see adventure, to see great things, to see lots of things happening and how somebody copes with that. When Thief is designed for you not to do action, for you not to be showing action off, for you to stay in shadows and creep round. And stealth games don't do well. They don't transfer well or translate well for an LP, simply because people get tired of seeing you just creeping around in the darkness. So there's just not enough action in Thief for me to keep it going, because I just don't think it'll ever really... I've actually seen other people's who are bigger than me, YouTubers who are bigger than me, who have played Thief, and their Thief has been, even though they've had that few thousand views on them, which is still amazing, Thief has still been their worst videos, their worst watched videos for a while, because people just don't want to see stealth games. It's just not, they're not good enough, they're not exciting enough. So I'm going to drop Thief off. And I don't like dropping any games off, but it'll help out, because like I say, Watch Dogs is coming, so dropping something off will help me out. And as I said, Raven's coming along, so that'll give me even more of a kind of break on certain things and an ease up a bit. So it'll make it even better for me. As for Infamous, now I was talking to Miss Lizard just not long ago on Skype, and she's honest, and she pointed out to me that Infamous gets a bit repetitive, because you're running around, you're doing spray painting all the time, and you're doing these same missions over and over again, like, chasing that guy, and then you're running around shooting them little flying plane thingies that have blast shards in, and all this, and it gets very repetitive, and it does. Absolutely 100%. So what I'm going to do is, because I was going to stop Infamous as well, but then I've just thought about it as I came on. And I thought to myself, what I'd like to do, instead of stopping Infamous, because there is a lot of action in Infamous, but it takes a while to get there, because you're too busy running around, collecting things and spray painting and things like that. Right, I need to sneeze. 1 second, be right back. Okay, that's better. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, to make it better for Infamous, I'm going to actually only post videos of Infamous when it's expanding the story, or if I'm like getting a new power or something like that. Actually, it kind of works hand in hand that, because you get new powers as you expand the story. So all the collecting in between, the spray painting and chasing people down and collecting of blast shards, I'm going to do that off camera. I'll do that off camera so you don't have to watch that. But whenever I'm taking on a showdown in an area to try and win the area over, I'll record that, and I will record any time I actually advance the story along, and I will record that, because then, of course, that'll usually involve new powers and missions and things like that, which should be exciting, and so make that probably a bit better for you guys to watch. And if it still don't get any views, then I'll just stop it anyway, because, like I say, I've already finished it. I don't even have to play it. I finished it on good. I am only actually playing it again for you guys. I mean, I don't really care. I could stop playing Infamous tomorrow and it won't bother me because I finished it. So I'm gonna just try and do some episodes where I'm just advancing the story to try and bring some excitement, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes and whether people like that or not. And if they don't, then I'll just stop it and just throw it to one side, and that's fine by me because, like I said, I finished it anyway. So that's your thing. Thief will be stopping, Infamous will be slowing down, and hopefully Raven won't be too long before that comes to an end. Now, you've been seeing a couple of adverts that have been going up for Watch Dogs. I kind of thought you might like that if I did it that way, because a lot of people don't. I mean, it's like with Infamous. I knew about Infamous a long time before it came out, quite a while, a few months before it came out. And then when it came out, there were still people that said to me, well, it got under my radar. I never saw it. I'd never heard of it. So I thought to myself about Watch Dogs. What I'd do is I'd post a couple of sections, like trailers, so people could see what's coming before I actually start playing it. So hopefully that's helped giving you guys a taste of what you'll be seeing and make you decide whether you want to watch it or not before I actually start playing it. There'll be, so you should have seen, you'll have seen a couple by now, and yeah, if you like the look of it, great, because like I say, I am going to be playing it, and I hope these little trailers have given you an idea and make your mind up a little bit easier whether you're going to enjoy that or not. It does look absolutely stunning, and I can't wait. I have actually got it on pre-order, so as soon as it comes out, I will have it, and I'll get straight on it. The good thing about Watch Dogs also is that I think you guys will like. As far as I know, I haven't looked into it yet at the point of recording this. It's got like a multiplayer option. You can have like somebody else, or at least somebody, I'm not sure how many, in-game with you. I haven't checked, but that's what I heard. And if that's true, then that could be fun, because then you could be running around with a couple of you, which could be quite amusing. So I'll look into that. I'll have to check up on it. As I said, as I'm recording this, because as I'm recording this, I'm actually still on my break. I'm recording this ready for when I come off it, so I can get this posted and up, and I ain't got to start messing about at the time. I can just get this one out. So at the time I record this, I've only heard that there's a multiplayer part to it, so yeah, hopefully there is, and then I'll find. So I might even get Fergus or John, my friend, real life friend. I might see if I can get him in on it, and we'll run around together. And if he doesn't want to play it, I'll find somebody who does. So yeah, it could be fun. What else? Is there anything else? There will be still some things that I do from time to time, videos, like I'll still do story time with LordUg from time to time. I am doing my 5-channel shout outs still, yes, for those that asked. So yeah, but I'll announce when one of those is coming up, and I'll actually do a video that people can put channels on that they'd like me to do. I'll do a fresh video for that one, because I'll be honest, I've lost what the other one is. It's somewhere deep in my videos. So yeah, I'll put a new one up for people to put things in. So if you see a channel you like, remember it or mark it down, and when I do a video soon about doing another 5-channel shout out, then you can put it in there. What else? I think that's about it for now, to be honest. Mainly Don't Starve, and that's it really. Don't Starve is the only one that's not going to be affected really. Everything else is going to be affected in some way. Thief's going to stop. Infamous, Raven's going to get finished, and Infamous is just going to be story missions in future that I'm going to actually story advancing missions that I'm just going to actually play. I will still be doing some rage games. Yes, I have actually been asked that. Right now, it's just trying to find put everything in the right order. I don't want to go through this again where I get to the point where I've had enough and I want to walk away. I want to kind of keep ahead of things now. Now I've got recharged and I feel better. I want to now keep ahead of things and kind of keep everything in the right place. So I don't want to start taking too much on again and start to get all overwhelmed and overloaded again, and after that take another break. So I will be doing rage games. I will be doing story time. I will be doing 5-channel shout outs, but I'll be fitting them in where it best suits me to keep me just ticking over happy. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else I need to say now. But like I say, to those that backed me and were sending me messages and checking up how I was and all this kind of things and wishing me well and that, thank you. It's cool. I do it is nice to hear it, but I just knew it was something I needed, and I knew I was going to come back because of Watch Dogs anyway. But Watch Dogs was going to be the kind of last barometer of whether I pack in or not. If it got to a point where just nobody was watching me stuff, then there's really no point keep doing it. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I'm not gonna kind of look forward into that. I'm just gonna wait and see, and we'll play things by ear. But I am looking forward to entertaining you guys more now. I am back. I feel good. I feel refreshed, and I'm looking forward to getting more content out. And I think I'm going to still try and I am going to do, for them that asked, I'm still going to be doing collaborations. It gets a bit hard. I've explained it. I kind of ranted about it a bit, and I didn't mean to, but it kind of gets a bit difficult at times because sometimes people will tell you they want to collaborate, then they just don't seem to care, and then they don't get in touch, and you're forever trying to chase them, and it gets a bit annoying because it's like usually I'm chasing people who have got 3 times more subscribers than I'm chasing them, and it gets annoying. So it'd be nice if people make an effort when they say they want to collab. But that's another story. That doesn't affect you. I will sort out collaborations. Yes. Do you know something? I'll actually stop this recording, then think, I meant to mention that. I always do. I should make a list. I've been told before you should make a list, but I keep forgetting. So I just start the mic up and just start talking, and then it's only later I think, I meant to mention that. But by then it's too late. Well, I'm going to call it the end anyway, and if I need to say anything else, I'll no doubt say it on a future video. So, again, thanks everybody. Love you all. Hope you enjoy the new content that's coming out. I hope you enjoy Watch Dogs, because I'm really looking forward to that. And I will speak to you soon. I'll do another kind of video soon where I'll just chat to you guys and talk about everything and anything. Oh, and yes, so I'm going to be some more personal stories of my life coming up like I used to do on the old chilling and chatting videos. So I will actually think of a few more stories, because I did get asked recently. And I will think of a few more stories that I can tell you that you might find funny. And then they can go with some of the other stories I told you in the past, like my game ripping parts of my arse off on barbed wire, and that game when I ran that girl over at school playing that game, and all that kind of stuff. We can add it all to that, and it'll all be fun. Okay, so you take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon, and I love you all, and bye for now. Okay, for a quick explanation of what I've been doing while I was talking to you guys about other things, I decided that when I was playing the game, I would bring together some bushes, some berry bushes, because they can be a bit few and far between at times, or awkward to find. I find twigs annoyingly, spaced apart, so I thought I'd grab a load of twigs and bring them back and put them near my base too. I don't like doing it with grass, because grass is easy enough to find if you ask me. So I'm not going to do it with grass, but I did with the twigs. And finally, as you saw, I put some little trees down to grow, because I need to get some charcoal, because I want to start making a crock pot, so I can, as usual, so I can get some food going. And that kind of thing. So that's basically what I did during all that you watched there. Otherwise, it was just some exploring and picking up resources and things like that. Because, of course, winter's coming, and winter can be annoying. Anyway, there you go. Bye for now.